Hello everybody, my name is Greaser Games and welcome back to Derail Valley. So without further ado, let's get it started. So in today's video, we're going to be transporting sheep, sunflower seeds, goats, pigs, wheat and cows. So I'm also going to, if you guys are new to the channel, I'm going to explain the video. So there's two of the same exact video. There's a short version and a long version. If each version that you're watching has a link to the other version. So if you're watching a short version, it has a link to the long version and vice versa. There's also a playlist of short videos and long videos on the channel. And also on the main channel page, there is two sections for that. So anyway, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get it started. The only difference between the two videos, by the way, I will say, is the long format videos has the periods of me not talking and just the engine doing what the engine's doing. And the short versions is just me talking. It has all that is cut out and it's just me talking, giving commentary, and so forth. So, guys, if you want to hear just the engine running at times, feel free to go check out the long format video. And if you do not, then, do whatever. I don't know. Watch a short video. But anyway, we are hauling with an S282. And this is 625 tons. This should be nothing for the S282. Now, what track is it on? The B60 track. Okay, not bad. So let's go ahead and first things first, where is our lantern? Here it is. So then hold R, place it down, turn this little dial up, take our lighter, and light it. We're also going to open this up and put the dampener all the way down. As we take a little bit of coal from here and fire this thing up. Actually, we'll take 2 scoops of coal to fire it up. Alright. It's lit. We're good. Alright. Now that is our, this right here is our cargo. So all we gotta do is hop over a track and we're good to go. Let's go ahead and get everything turned on, however. So, compressor. Oh, I almost forgot about the lubricator. Oh, wait. Lubricator, compressor. There we go. And dynamo. Alright. Sweet. Now that that's all done with, turn. Whoa. Independent brake off. That's already off. Okay, we're good. And yeah, we're good to go. Ease this up to about 6 bar with cylinder pulled. That's dark. Go ahead and lax that up to like a quarter. Actually, just turn that off because we're already doing 20. And we just need a track hop. Alright. Now you may notice that we have quite black smoke coming out. If I pull this dampener up and I turn this blower on, let's give it some brake, by the way. Flip you. Alright, there we go. That's pretty dark. That is pretty dark. Dampener's all the way up. Blower is on. We are really not up to adequate steam pressure yet. With the blower on, this stack will actually go clear once you're at adequate steam pressure. Which we're about there, it would seem. Oh, yeah. We're there. At least according to the stat. And yeah, according to my eyes, we're at 12. Which is good enough. As most people would say, good enough. Go ahead and turn that blower off. And reel ourselves back about 3 bar. Oh, whoops. Reduce that. You can actually, is there any water? Yeah, there is. Oh, there was. If you rewind like 30 seconds, or 10 seconds, I mean, you would have seen that a little speckle of water come out. Alright. Put this to no torque. It's actually not very far to go, so we can actually just shut it off. And right on the back here. I do have a flashlight. Sweet. I didn't remember if I had my flashlight or not. What's the water level at? I can't see it, so I guess it's good. Oh yeah, I can see it now. Oh, we're fine. We're almost full. Give this a little love tap. A little aggressive of a love tap, but that works. Oh, come on. Fuck. There we go. Sweet. That's supposedly connected. Oh, it's definitely connected now. Oh, it was the first one. That's actually quite nice. Alright. Yep, we're almost out. Seems about right. Put a scoop in. We're gonna drain some of that water out. It's a little much. So we're gonna wait till that. Okay, everything's leveled out. I'm gonna pull the cylinder cock a little bit out, not much. Yeah, a little bit more up. Reduce to quarter, pull to full, pull to full. There we go. And we should be good now. Crack that open and peg. Alright. We do have plenty of coal, right? Yeah. We are all good in the neighborhood. Time of the year where my allergies bother me. I'm sure I'm not alone in that boat. Too much steam pressure, can't add any more water. I'll let that come down a little bit. I'm just gonna assume that everything's okay back there. Alright, so if you're new to operating an S282, I'm going to show you a couple things about the S282 that's pretty easy to comprehend. Alright, see the smoke? How it's white means we're using up more steam than we would typically like to. This needle now shows empty, meaning there's no water in the boiler, but that's a lie. There is water in the boiler, just not in the back where this indicator is. I crank this up to about half, and we could rip this fire up if we wanted to, but we're not going to need to. I'm going to add one more scoop though. Now, I want you to keep in mind, if you're running 1,000 tons, you may want to have that firebox nice and hot and bright before you ever want to try to attempt to come up this, but we don't need to really worry about it. Because here we are. Let's throw the switch. Put on some brakes. Throw the main spot. Release. Reverser to about there. Oh, a little less there. That'll do. Again, that gets cracked open a peg. Thundercocks can be released a little bit there, just as we're getting started back going again. And this can be full pulled. Now, one way that tells you how your train's doing. There's very, very easy things of that. First off, stack, black, too much coal. Now, right now it's showing too much coal because we just stopped moving. So it's gonna be black. I can turn on the blower and that will help clear it up. See, look, now we got it pretty clear. You can actually cut that back a little bit. Yeah, maybe all the way. We don't really need it now. Engine's running. As we go along the track, that's a little bit too much that being used, I would say. That's indicating too much reg. If we really and truly wanted to, I could use a heck of a lot less reg to do what we're doing right now. But we're not going to do that. So more reg means more speed. More cutoff means more torque, right? So, or another thing to look at it is more cutoff means more exhaust. So if I turn this up to a quarter, let's say, right, and then we look at the stack. Oh God, stack got a little bit clearer, right? It's only because we gave it some more exhaust. That is a danger point. But I can go ahead and let's say I lax this to about there and give full cutoff. Then give relatively the same effect. I do say relatively. Alright. Now we are running out of coal in the box. And one way to check that is by temps. If you're not at 800 degrees, then if you're less than, I'd say, the middle mark, add some coal. If you're less than 700 degrees in the box, add some coal. If you're not, then you're fine. That should clear things up a little bit more. But again, you can run this a couple different ways if you wanted to. I normally run on full reg and then adjust using the cutoff wheel according to what I want. We want to maintain about 70 kilometers an hour, which we can do so pretty easily. And I want to speed it up now, so we'll move it up to about a quarter. Cut you completely off. There's too much water in that system right now. So we're going to have to turn that back on later, but right now we're going to leave it off. I was explaining and talking too much. 70 is the safe speed around this bend. And again, if we did want to clean up or clear up this smoke here a little bit more than what's currently happening, which it already is pretty clear, you can turn this blower on a little bit and it'll help clear that up. You actually open it to max if you wanted to. But another thing to watch is when you do that, you're actually increasing the amount of coal consumption and increasing your pressure at the same time. So you do want to watch, what you're doing there. Also, I turned the light all the way off. I mean, all the way to the rear. So you don't want to do that. Which are being very minimalistic, and there we go, we're clear. Track limit of 70. Let's slow this sucker down then. Add some coal. Where are we going? I actually didn't look at that. Food factory in town. Okay, that's fine. We're going to be slowing down to 60 because there's a track up ahead with a limit of 60. So might as well go ahead and slow it down. We're at 12 bar of pressure, which isn't bad. Maintaining pressure fairly well. We did drop a little bit when we went down to the half. That's okay. We're slowly increasing our pressure back up. We have a speed limit of 6 going through this next section here. We can actually cut our throttle probably down to about 3 bar at 1/4. Yeah, that's a little bit. No, that's fine. Again, you don't need to be running this thing wide open all the time if you don't want to. It's a lot of management between the reg and the cutoff wheel. And trying to build your pressure back up, right? So it's all about management. Now our pressures are back up, so we can go back on full. And you notice that didn't really change our efficiency coming out of the stack too much. It did make the stack a little darker, which means now we're pulling more coal through the system. I'm gonna sit idle for a second. Increase it by a tad. Doing relatively well. Plus 1.6 grade. Okay, we might want to open up to a quarter. I have not had to add any injector at all this run, which is kind of concerning. Gonna add one more scoop of coal. Yeah. Just to help us here, keep our pressures up. I'm gonna go ahead and turn you one notch. Get this thing up a bit. Decrease. I don't really want to see sparks coming out of the... I don't want to see flames coming out of the stack. That's not what you want to see. You might get environmentally pinged for that. You know, well, actually, hang on. Where are we coming around? Yeah, we're close to the 30, so there's no real point of hammering down. We can, if we want to, we can make this fire hot just by taking a few scoops here, loading them in, like so. Close this guy back up. Let that blower do its job, and yeah, you'll see something in a second. Let me open up this injector a bit more. Our speeds are increasing, it would seem. Our pressure is increasing too. Alright, we want to put this thing in reverse quite quick. Alright, there we go. Add water like crazy now. If we don't see any water in the next 5 seconds, I'm gonna have to... Okay, we got water. Well, my friends have now invited me to an Xbox party. I cannot join that right now. I'm busy, dude. Pull it back a quarter. Technically, I don't really need to. I can pull it back about that far and we'll be good. Alright. Move this to one touch. Alright. Very close here to our destination. I believe the limit is 40, so I think we're good. Eee, that's a little bit more spice than I wanted. Cut it back to a full quarter. Something didn't sound like it enjoyed that. Alright, step brakes. You're kind of where I like them, about right at that 2. Or right before the 4. And we can figure out which track we're going to. C6I. All the cars are still on, right? Yeah, I guess so. Hard to tell, but I believe they're all still here. Alright, so C6I, I believe that's where we're already heading into, so we can actually release the brakes and just keep on trucking. One of the things about lapping brakes, you can release them pretty darn quickly if you want to. Alright, injector off. Blower off. We are here. Technically, I guess the blower could still be on, but I don't want it to be because we are quite high on steam pressure right now. Thirteen's about where you want to stay at. 14 is kind of pushing it because if you go over 14, you pop your safety. So 13 is about where you want to keep it. All right, let's get some pressure going. Keep us at that 30. Four, 5, that should be 6. Am I right? Oh crap, we're going on the wrong track to begin with anyway. Set brakes. As I said, way too much water in that injector. But you can't, it's hard to avoid that. Alright, release. Get this ready for release. About 3 bars should hold us. Hold up to 6. Be enough for a rollback. Oh, that's almost a nice stack. A little dark. Just a touch dark. How much coal is in there? Not much. So I don't know why it's dark. Give it some blower, maybe it'll clean it out. Nope. I don't know what's up with dark. Alright, stop. Switch you. Pull you at 6. Really shouldn't have to because, you know, all the weight on that hill should really push me forward, but whatever. Oh, maybe it's actually not on the hill anymore. I forgot. We're not a really long train. I didn't actually go into specifics on S282 fully. I will go into specifics whenever we actually stop here. I'll show you guys some neat characteristics of the S282. Hopefully. Actually, I could just pull full bar. It's not really going to accelerate me that much. Oh, wrong track again. How can I hit every track besides the track that I want to hit? What type of malarkey is that? That's some bullcrap. If I know some bullcrap, that's some bullcrap. Unless, was I already heading towards the right track and I just thought it was the wrong track? That couldn't have possibly have been it, right? Right, guys? I'm not that dumb. Maybe I don't know. It's one of those instances where I actually don't know if I switched it wrong to begin with. Yeah, so the S282, right? Notice the positions of these, right? So those are probably about, almost at a full. These will be 90-degree offset of the one on the other side. So, pretty cool. Yeah. Nice little chugs. You can walk as fast as this train is moving right now. It's actually kind of funny. Oh, it's going faster than me now. Alright. Time to get this thing ready to stop. Right? It's almost ready. It's almost ready to stop, right? No, we still have more cars. Come on. Tell you what, this thing's got tons of torque if it's able to just keep on going with very, very minimal cutoff. Alright. That's the last car. You have some brake pipe, about 1.5. Just be nice and easy on the animals. 1.5 brake bar in the cylinders. It's actually about it's about half a bar vacuum drop. Release, engage, set. Alright, that's everything. Everything's good in the neighborhood. Alright, look at that. Now all we gotta do is drop, decouple, we're good. Oh, and set this guy. Yeah, we don't want the animals going anywhere on flat ground, right? Actually, the reason for it is just in case it gets bumped or whatever. Now you notice that car is not fully past that sign, right? Doesn't matter, as long as it's not blocking the rest of the railway, it will accept it. So there we go, it accepted. Took us 33 minutes to do a 56-minute job. And we got a bonus payment of 13,000 for that. So we got 40 grand. Sweet. Alright, guys, that's gonna do it for this video, and I hope you did enjoy taking a look at these incredibly still animals and transporting them across the map. And actually having different cargo types in the same order. And that's actually pretty cool to me, right? We're actually transporting, you know, everything farm related with animals up to the north. That's pretty cool. But anyway, hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell icon, and I will see you in the next one.